I'm on right away. I was like sitting. Thank God I didn't start cleaning my teeth.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love you. Thank you so much for taking some time out. I know you did readings all day, and I know you're probably like, cry. So I appreciate it.
Naturally, great.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Courtney. Who's it? Oh, it's there.
Hello.
Oh, Midwest Night Watchers. Hey, Patricia. Oh my God, it's Rachel.
Yes.
She's part of our trio, the other bestie.
Hi.
Hi, Pennyhurst.
Hello. Hi, Mama Two Books. So there's a lot of people checking in already. Also, I have people on TikTok. Hello, TikTok. So if I look down, look at comments and stuff like that, questions. Hello.
And I look at Deadhead.
and I see questions and stuff I'll ask you from TikTok. There's 45 people right now watching on TikTok. So
oh my God, I'm on TikTok too. I have to go on TikTok.
Yeah.
Hi, Tina.
So for all of you that do not know, this is another awesome New Jersey Italian woman who is, love you too, who is probably one of the best psychic mediums that I personally have ever, and I'm not just saying that now because she is my best friend, but, when me and April first met, we kind of we stalked each other before we actually became friends. Yeah. It was really funny.
I wanted her to like me so bad.
And me same. And I was always like looking at her Facebook, and I was like talking to my boyfriend about it, like, oh my gosh, look how pretty she is. Like, look at, oh my God, she's all the cool stuff. I was like,
and we were, how we started. We started out on Paranormal Warehouse together.
Yes. Yep.
That's a long time ago.
That was. So let me see. I'm just making sure nobody here on TikTok is saying things. Everybody's just watching. So for anybody that lives under a rock and you do not know who this beautiful woman is, she is probably one of the most talented psychic mediums. Like I said, I know. I have investigated with her. I watch her shows, because if you don't watch her shows, I mean, that is one of the things that's the most damning about, my opinion. And then working with her. And not working with her, but investigating and seeing her.
No, we've worked together too. So,
I have seen some amazing things that April has done.
Can I, I just guess I wanted to tell you this before I lose this thought, because, I'm Dory. I'm like Dory, because the thoughts go right in my. Did you have something to do with George Washington? Were you in an area where George Washington was?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you why I was picking that up. Go ahead.
All right. That's pretty cool.
I had to tell you, because I was driving for, I usually, if I do mindless things, that's how I start picking up stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw you and something, something with George Washington. Yeah. And because I'll tell you later. Let's.
Yeah.
Hi, Carmen.
I love her too. Ooh, hold on a second. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, hi, Courtney. Hey, Yajing. How are you? Jing is a longtime follower and now like a sister friend to me. I love her so
I
much.
love Ajing. I love her.
Who lives in Indonesia. So she spreads the Paranormal Brew love there in Indonesia, and I love her for it. Jing, please
She's amazing.
message me privately because I want to talk to you about something. So just message. I keep forgetting to message you. So message me.
You know, I'm dying because she was like this actress.
Yes, and
Holy crap!
huge.
Like,
And
so much.
her
Yeah.
father was a musician and an actor, I believe,
He's an
or
amazing.
maybe just a musician. Yeah, she is. It's amazing.
And you discovered her.
Yeah, well, she started. I feel like she started. Actually, I met her through Carl Johnson. To be honest with you,
Carl.
I had Duo Demonology on, or I had Carl on at one point, and she was watching because her and Carl are friends.
Yeah.
So
Love
she
her.
watched, and then we just became. I mean, I loved her. Loved her.
Hi, Joanne.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't get enough of her. She's amazing, and she follows me, and anybody that I have on, she will support and follow.
Yeah. She's amazing. I love her.
Yeah.
But I started following. I'm like, holy crap, this girl is really talented.
Yes, she is, and her music,
and gorgeous.
Oh yeah, and the way she plays the piano, she is so talented.
Yeah.
But
all right, Adrian, get the hell out of here. It's my show. My turn. No, I'm kidding. Nah, we love Ajing. I'm so glad I met her.
Yeah.
People are booking appointments already. I'm like,
wow, that's because you're busy. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself, so that for those that are
all right.
Like I said, live under a rock.
Well, I started out doing reading. This started when I was a kid, seeing spirit. I always tell a story. It's crazy because my mom moved me to New Jersey. I was in New Jersey to another town we lived in Hoboken. I was born there. We moved into this house, right? Nobody liked the house when we got there. There was an eerie feeling about it. I was in bed and I woke up to my father standing at my bed. So I'm like, I saw yell for my mom, like, Dad's here, Daddy's here.
Oh, so
my dad was dead for 2 years.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh my God. But after that happened, I started like seeing other spirits and they were not nice. Like I was dealing with bad entities, like from 4 years old on. And like,
right.
they terrorized me. But you know how I have a temper. I'm Sicilian. And I'm like, I'm not taking this anymore. They were scaring the hell out of me where like, I wouldn't sleep. I have insomnia because of this. Like I suffer from insomnia. I can't sleep because I'm afraid I'm going to wake up and one of them standing there. So that's how it all started. So, I start going like John Edward. Well, we love John Edward.
Yes,
I went to a psychic and the psychic said, you're like me. And she gave me a deck of tarot cards that I hated. Oh my God, they were so scary looking. But they were the scariest looking tarot cards. But so that's how it all started. So in my teens, like I would be out with friends and I would pick up things. Like I was sitting somewhere like at a bar one time and this girl's next to me and I'm like, and I'm a little drunk and I'm like, and that's BS about the alcohol. Don't drink or that. I can read just as good, if not better, if I have a few in me. Not nasty drunk, but a little.
Yeah.
So I turned to her and I said, "Who's Joe?" She goes, "That's my boyfriend." And I'm like, "Why do you let him hit you?" I said, "If you stay with him, you're going to die." So that's how. So I started doing readings. So I said, "Let me mess around with these tarot cards." So I started doing friends and family. But I would never let anyone know that I really did it outside world. So I would do only phone readings, not like an 800 number.
Right.
They would.
I wasn't a 1-900 number.
Anyway, so then as I get older, people started finding out about me. So they started calling me about their haunted homes. So I started this is how I started. Like I didn't have a team. This is before teams and everything was big.
Right.
I started going into these homes by myself. They were pretty scary, like scary. But I'm fearless, like you are too. We're fearless. It's that it's a Jersey thing, I think.
Yeah.
It's a Jersey thing. But then I said, like one day, I'm like, what am I crazy? Because I got into like a really sticky situation with a spirit where like it went after me. I went in the houses. And I said, you know what? I should be doing this with other people. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I don't know how it came about. I can't remember, but
So
some
were you going there like as a paranormal investigator, or were you
no, I was going
like
in there
on there?
like one of the first houses I went to. The girl calls me up frantic, and I right away I can connect right away with people when I'm on the phone with them. So I said, "Listen, I see things being knocked off your kitchen wall." She goes, "That's exactly what's happening." What I was seeing was one of those creepy crawly women on all
Mm.
fours, backwards, crawling
Oh
on the
no.
walls. So I didn't want to tell her that until I got there. So I go in, and I walk right past her, and I go into the kitchen. I said, "I see things falling off." She said things were falling off really slowly. So I'm walking around the house and everything, and go into a room. I go into her room, and all of a sudden there's this older female girls go, "Go, go, go, go," like pushing me out of the room. Not in a bad way. She wasn't.
Right.
And I said, "Who's Clarice or something like that?" And she goes, "Oh my God, that's my mom." And I said, "She's pushing me out of the room." She goes, "We all sleep in there because we're all scared." She was protecting that room from anybody going, like even people like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling what I said, like I said, take me down to the basement, and I go in the basement. Now, before going in, I was feeling this other entity there that I felt like had some type of control. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, David Taylor, how are you? Love you.
Thank you, babe.
Um,
There's a
so
Sarah H that says hello.
hi, Sarah.
Okay, go ahead.
So I go down into, the basement. I'm walking around, and it's funny. I go, "Who's Brian?" Like, and she goes, "Turn around," and there's a fireman's suit there. He just passed away, the guy,
Oh wow.
Brian Fireman. So I find the spot where I know where this entity is. Now I kept saying, "Do you hear scratching on your living room floor?" Because she was crawling on the ceiling. Um, I found the spot that she hangs out at, and I'm talking to this entity, and she's scary looking to me. But I know, guys, let me tell you something. Like Amy Allen talks about how scary they look. Five heads, whatever. When you cross over, we're able to transform into however we want to look. So either good or bad. So that's why they do it to scare us, but it's not real.
Seriously? I'm gonna look like Marilyn Monroe.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna be 19 again. I am 19 again in my
I'm
shorts
gonna pick Marilyn Monroe,
and my boobs up to my chin.
and I'm gonna be living at the Eisenhower farmhouse in Gettysburg.
Exactly. Listen, heaven is whatever you want it to be.
That's where I'm
No,
gonna be, and that's what I'm gonna look like.
so anyway, so wait, I see the woman, and I finally talk to her, and we get a report going, and she comes back into human form. What happened was, her and her husband lived at this home, and she went crazy. She had mental issues, and he had to put her away, and he loved her. So he sold the house to put her in the best care. So she dies, of course. He had died before her. She dies. She goes back to the house looking for him. She kind of goes crazy. You go crazy after a while when you're earthbound. And I was able to cross her over. And crossing over, I hear people doing this all the time. Like, it's beautiful. When you see that white light, like, in Ghost, it's like that. And it's like you're sucked in. It was beautiful, but I knew she was safe. So then I said, you know what? I need to start hanging out with other people in case something happens to me. So I happened to see somebody posted on Facebook like for a team, so I started hanging out with them, and they're like, "Why don't you start doing like?" They started recording me reading people. So we kind of had a falling out, like what happens in this field so much, and I was so sad. I'm like, "Oh man." So I can't. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, "Hey, I'm the talent. I could do this myself." So I started doing lives. And then I met Daryl Marston.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl Marston brought you on. Ray. I love Ray. Is Ray here? He's probably sleeping.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Uh,
don't see him.
oh,
There is a lot of people on, but
let me tell you. So I want to tell you just an example. Heaven is whatever you want it to be.
mm-hmm.
Don't fear this. You make it. Everyone's like, "Oh, what is it like in heaven?" It's what you want. I did a reading for this woman. Her dad came through, and he showed me he in heaven he lives on a golf course. So I said, "Oh my God, he lives on a golf course. This is his heaven." She goes, "April, he lived on a golf course here on earth." I said, "Well, he's living on a golf course in heaven." So it was so beautiful. It really is whatever you want it to be.
You know what's going to be weird is that I'm actually going to show up to the Eisenhower farmhouse as Marilyn Monroe, and Ike and Mamie are still there, I think.
Yeah.
So it's going to be me,
Yeah.
President Eisenhower, and Mamie and his wife, but I'm going to be looking like Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to fit right in.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
They're going to be like, Marilyn Monroe? No. My name's Taryn Kerper. I just wanted to be her in the afterlife. Oh.
What does that mean? Guys, ignore this. Listen to my.
Oh, I gotta go. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Hold on. Where the heck did it go?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I know.
I thought they were like they were saying nice things at first, and then all of a sudden,
Me too.
Yeah.
Dude, obviously you're not doing very well because you're not here. No. Listen. So anyway, so I started working, I started doing the paranormal.
I know.
Yeah, so that's how we started. But it's fun. So
no, not you. I was saying because somebody was.
Wait, what did they say?
She likes Kennedy, not Ike. I said, I know.
I was thinking the same thing.
The same era is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, the president, happy birthday, Mr.
Oh my God. There was this is a producer that I'm friends with, and his birthday just passed, and I'm like, I did like a voice like, happy birthday to you.
All right, so go ahead.
Oh, all right. So, so you know what? Well, anyway, so I love doing investigations too. So I
can tell.
Yeah,
not a lot of psychic mediums do, but I can tell that you do like doing them.
I love it, and you know what it is? This is my downtime. Like, I have to have downtime away from my readings and everything. So sometimes, I get hired. I get hired to go to places to perform, like to walk the people, crowd through, and tell them what I'm seeing. Oh my God, I had a funny one, but I can't. I'm not allowed to tell the story because it can't be public. I have to tell you after the show about a famous location of something that I uncovered, but the public doesn't know about. Oh my God, I was dying. I'm so sorry I brought that up because I can't tell you guys.
I know. Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to be able to tell us?
I'll tell you after. I can't do it publicly.
Oh.
But yeah, I was always interested. Hans Holzer.
Yeah.
I read all his books. Like, I just love the investigation part of it because I like science too. I like the science that could prove what I
like evidential stuff, even when it comes to psychic mediumship.
Exactly.
You like the evidential.
Yeah. That's what, listen, and not to bash anyone, but I don't go and going, I feel energy. I feel cold. I feel scared. I don't do, me, I give evidence. I'm like, all right, there's a lady here.
I mean, we'll get there and like, we'll be all in investigation mode. And then like the team or the people that we know, they're there, whatever. April all of a sudden will be like, there's a John here that had something wrong with his teeth, and somebody's like, that's my dad. Like somebody just.
Yeah, so like I give evidence. I'm not going in there. I feel
you're specific. And that's the things that I have seen. Like I have seen that. I've seen the people. I've seen the reactions. There's no way. Like you're meeting people you've never even met before and aren't friends with them on Facebook because you don't know each other.
That's why I do live. That's why I do I like to give back. That's why I do live readings. And I take time. I got pissed off. That's why I was kind of like a little flaky for the past few months because some ladies was complaining she couldn't get backstage for a free reading. I'm like, and complaining about me. I'm like, lady, do you know I'm taking time, 2 hours a week out of my time from my family to do this, and it just turned me off so bad. It hurt my feelings, and I told my husband I was really upset about it because, plus, I gotta do my hair and makeup, so it takes an hour.
Right?
Hello, I just put on a full face of friggin' makeup, and you're like giving me shit.
But see, here's the thing. So we're both in town. We're both from Jersey. However, Sicilian is like the top. Like if there was a crazy scale of Italians, they're 10.
Yeah,
and then you go down. You know what I mean? So it's like their Sicilians are 10. And then my family's right near Sicily, and I just found out I have some Sicilian in me, so I might be like a 9-ish.
We got along, But you
I
know
like a
what
hate
else,
it shining. But go ahead.
I'm tough love. I'm tough love, but
Yeah,
I'm loyal. I
very,
am dead loyal to you. You
very.
know,
To,
but
to people that are loyal back to you, you
yeah,
absolutely are.
yeah. If you mess with me, then we're done. And listen, I have that ability. I will forget about you. You're dead to me. Anyway, let's get off that stupid subject.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
want
yeah,
to tell you something. So before
yeah.
I know, wait, what was I driving or doing something? And all of a sudden I saw George Washington and they were showing me something. All right. One time they were showing me this, but they attached you to it. So one time I went to this place, right?
Yeah.
In Nutley. I even forgot the name of the place. Um, to investigate. And before going there, I was picking up George Washington was there, hid there with his men. So I tell the caretaker of this place, I said, "Oh, I said, I see, I know that George Washington was here with his men. They hid here." "Oh no, April, the timing's off." Da, da, da. I said, "No." I said, "I know I'm right." And 2 days later, I get a phone call. He found the paperwork. George Washington came there briefly, but hid with his men. They had
Wow,
to
that's
hide
crazy.
out there. So I'm
I think
like,
that's awesome.
so they were showing me that. They were showing me something with Taryn. Taryn crossed paths with George Washington at a location.
Hmm.
Or I'm like, you were
So, like,
like, I just feel his presence was around you. So
yes,
you made some kind of contact with an area where George, he was physically there.
that's cool.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
have known these people. Like
yeah.
this, it's like almost like a hidden community or something. It's so weird
Mhm.
to me. So so
Oh, I was. I'm being told I was at the Douglas Inn, and that is where I guess
where
that's
is that? Oh,
Douglas.
is that where you were?
Yep, White Horse Tavern. Yeah.
Where is that? Is that Gettysburg?
No, it's in um
Oh, Jen. Happy anniversary to Jen and Brent.
oh, happy anniversary. It is in Douglasville, I believe.
Okay. All right. I feel like there's something more. There might be more. There might be another account of a location you're going to do that has ties to George Washington that's not known.
Mm, this
All
is
right.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Well,
that's
yeah.
how you're gonna. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
So
You want to hear a funny story? I just remember this last night. I was at with my friend. Will, we usually go out to cocktails to some like trendy place in Jersey. Um, and I was telling him the story, like when I first started out, like investigating. A bunch of my friends, somebody reached out to them about a location, whatever. So what they did, and this is what I like. I don't like to know. They didn't tell me where we were going. They picked me up, drove me, and as we were driving, I'm telling them when I'm picking up, and I said the first thing I see is suicides, multiple suicides at this location. And I remember the one guy goes, "How do you do this?" And I'm like, "This is what they're telling me." So then I said, and I also see bodies being moved. Bodies were buried here and they were moved. So we get to this location. It's a condominium
mhm.
here in Jersey. And it turns out there was like 5 or 7 people committed suicide. We actually made contact with the one guy. We got an EVP, and we're Ron and Laura said, they're like, "Are you still here?" And the man goes, "Yes." And then I was telling him, like, "Be careful." I said, because I walked in and I said, "Watch out for this door. This door moves on its own, like slam." And we didn't see it slam, but we captured it on audio.
Right.
But anywho, I would go to find out that there's multiple suicides at this place, and that a mobster used to live there in the 70s. He was a hitman and used to bury the bodies there. But he had an inside person at the FBI that told him the FBI is coming to raid it because they found out about there possibly bodies being there, and he had to move the bodies.
Oh my god.
So I'm
And
like, so it's crazy. They showed me there was article on it. I I have to look this shit up and post it.
yeah,
But you know how many years I've been doing this? Like years and years, like for 25 years doing this. So
it's amazing though, because
yeah,
you're there's no like you're so specific with the information.
Yeah.
And then it always winds up to be true.
Yeah.
Like, or if it, even like a lot of the stuff that I have witnessed, like in person, and then seeing stuff, and people look at stuff, like definitely it is. I don't. I look at her and I'm like, she's got to be like working with. Like, is she real?
Spirit. You work with spirit, and it's weird. I don't know who it is.
It's crazy. It's like I can't explain it because
Like Megan says, does
try.
Yes.
Oh,
right, so, birthday, Megan.
So here. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Peach. Well, I wrote on your timeline, but thank you, April, for reminding to say.
My allergies are bothering me.
So disclaimer about Birdsboro. Now April she was supposed to go with me. Wound up she couldn't go, but she never wants to know anything about a location before going. So I have kept her out of the loop. I've kept her out of any information about it. Yes, I've posted on Facebook and we are friends. However, if it's anything like that, April will just like kind of, she doesn't read. She'll just see I put something up and heart it, just yeah. But she won't read it. She doesn't look at pictures, like stuff like that. Yeah. And I trust
me, guys. I don't care.
Like, I know. I'm just saying, like,
the world. Yeah.
I'm just saying that I'm disclaiming it just because we're friends, and I did go to Birdsboro, and yes, that is where George Washington. There's ties there. All
right. Yeah. All right. I think this is it. And I don't think people knew this or.
Oh my God! But you know why else? My family roots are from Birdsboro.
Yeah.
So my family roots are there. George Washington's not when, I don't know exactly when my family made it there, but I found that I was a daughter of the American Revolutionary War. Yes, like a year.
They say whatever you're attracted to is your past life.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm attracted to money.
I'm attracted to money. I'm attracted to money. I'm going to win the lottery. Listen, April, I know that you're not supposed to, but we're besties. Just one day secretly, just give me the numbers for the lottery.
Oh my God. You know what? Can I tell you something? My dad loved to play the lottery, and we used to have to go. He would give us like this paper, like with 1,700 numbers that we'd have to go play. When he died, he used to come to me in my dreams to give me numbers. But when you have bad reception?
Yeah.
That's what it's like making contact with spirit. It's in and out words. That's why we can't pinpoint everything.
Right.
We'll see like half a word. It sometimes I only get letters. Sometimes I'll get a full name. Well, the way spirit is, the spirit to get me to give names, they'll show me somebody I know. Like I always tell a story. Like I tell my story to my class because I teach at University Magicus. Batty Negri.
So earlier, Dad had said congratulations on that. By the way, I had it up.
Oh, on University Magicus?
Yeah, they said congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I love it there. I love teaching. I always thought I wouldn't like teaching. I love it to see their faces because I just taught a class on remote viewing. It was so cool because I didn't, of course they don't know anything, but I couldn't wait to tell them at the end what location that they were actually making connection with.
Wow, that's cool.
I
know I mean, I've seen it so plenty of times. So I believe in you. So I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, I don't care. What people saying? Shit, come on, let me.
It's funny because I'll say something and then like an hour later she goes, why did you say that way? Is there something that I'm like, no, baby, I love you.
That's where our minds go. We're like so Italian. Like, who said something about me?
Right. And I'm like, if somebody says something about you, do you think I would?
I know. She'll like go. I'm trying to fix my V isn't even. Like when it's not even between the boobs, like it's like.
Well, they're so big. They're huge.
They're so big. I know, and I got this dress at this is such a cute summer dress I got like at Target. Target every so often will come out with really cute shit.
I feel like I'm gonna go.
Carmen. Hey Jay.
So do you want to take a question? Somebody was asking a question about like almost like a reading question. I don't know if you want to. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Yes.
We can do it like couple in between or whatever.
Yeah, I don't
care. Tressa, I want to say maybe. Hi, I just want to know, when do you see me getting my residency? And I'm living in the U.S.
You are living in the U.S. Are you here? I do see you getting that. Wait a minute. This is going. I'm not. I can't pinpoint dates. I can't pinpoint dates, but it's like it's going to be warm climate when this happens. But I definitely see it happen. I know you're stressed over this. I see signing the papers. This is going to. I see signing papers. This happens for you. Also, you're working here. This like more. There's something around your work, more money, which is actually good. Also, I keep seeing a pregnancy around somebody. But this happened. I am not sure at the time. I can't. You know what? Time in spirit world, there's no time. It's a big loop to us. So I hope that helps. But I see this going through, and I wouldn't worry. I see money getting better for you too. Did Tressa have like a breakup or just cut ties with somebody too? All right.
Yeah, this is better for people to come on.
I know that's why I do. Like I always explain.
Would you rather me share the link and have them come on, or?
I don't care. Yeah, sure, if they want to. And you know what? Tell them. I always tell my people, you don't have to put the camera on. You can put just like your avatar or your picture.
Yeah. So if you guys want to come on, I'm gonna share the link in the comments, and then if you want to come on, you don't have to have your camera on, but it's easier so that April can talk to you.
You know, Megan, there's more money coming to you. Is Megan married or in a relationship? There's more money coming around somebody's job.
You talking about my Meg?
Yeah.
Hold on. Meg, you want to come on? Let me get the link here.
Yeah. All right, who's
Oh, here we go. Invite. All right. Megan said she'll come on.
Yeah, you don't have to put the camera on. I totally get it.
Yeah, you don't have to put the camera on. There's the link.
Yeah.
So pop on, and you don't have to put your camera on. All right.
Somebody was saying something about their husband.
Yeah. Colette. Do you know what's wrong with my husband?
Is he having stomach issues?
Let's see. Oh, somebody else. There's two people actually. So, all right, here's Megan.
I know Tanya. I've read for her. She's always on my show. I know Tanya. She's awesome.
Okay.
Listen, yeah, I know people always ask, why doesn't my loved one come to me? My mom doesn't come to me. Loved one, it's too traumatic to see your loved ones.
Taryn, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Hey, ladies.
Hi.
So yeah, just curious.
Oh, all right. So I feel like you have been working your butt off. Like there's a lot of pressure on you lately.
Yeah.
But there's more money coming to somebody's job, like more money coming through jobs. So I don't know if this is yours, your husband, boyfriend.
I have all three. No kidding.
I love her. I see more money coming to somebody's job. And
I'll take it.
Yeah. It's just that I want to tell you honest to God truth.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving. You will move. It's taken a lot of work, and I feel like there's a lot of tension going on within families.
Mm-hmm.
there's a bit of a troublemaker in the family dynamics with you.
Yeah, her name's Taryn.
Oh,
No, I do see something like causing tension within family,
Mm-hmm.
a rife within family. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think
Without
so.
getting specific, but the move does happen. I'm telling you, all your hard work is going to pay off. I know you have a lot on your shoulder right now, Megan, and I know you don't share it with a lot of people what you go through, but you really do a lot for your family and your personal life, and nobody really sees that part of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I see you.
Oh, good.
And
Thank
you're going
you.
to have some peace, but you're definitely moving. The only thing is going to be is the decision where. I feel like I'm trying to move away from somebody too. Are we too close to family or something?
Not really, no. I don't know.
I don't know if we're moving close to somebody or further away from somebody.
We kind of want to stay local, so I don't think we're moving too far from, anybody that we know or in family, but
All
I
right.
don't know.
I just feel like somebody keeps tension in the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think so.
All right. So just to give a little distance, because I think there's going to be like a little blow up with that part, or just a little tension going on, and this is going to pass. You're just going to go through these couple of bumps in the road, and after June, everything starts getting better. You're going to see, oh my God, like life is starting. I can breathe a little. I could save money. We could.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts calming down for you.
Okay.
You got this, girl.
I'll take it. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome, babe. Thanks for
Love
coming
you both.
on.
Have a great night.
You too.
You too.
Bye.
All right. We have Patty Duke.
All right, Patty. I read her all the time. Patty's, you always hogging there.
It's always me, crazy Patty.
She's on my every live. I love her dearly. I love.
I love watching. I love you.
We've been.
I love
together a long
watching.
time, Patty.
I know. I know. My daughter's like, "Is April on? Is April on?" And I'm like, no, she's not going to be on for a while. And she's like, oh, I got her into it now.
Hey, what's going on? You know what? I keep seeing people like money coming in. Finally, and especially at this time, it's so bad. I feel you got screwed over at the job. It's going to turn and it's going to rectify itself.
Okay. That's why, like, my main thing right now.
You got screwed over at your job.
I feel like, well, yeah, I work in a school as a one-on-one for a kid, and he's done so well, which I'm so proud of him, that they're starting to pull me back from working with him so he doesn't need an aide next year. Mm-hmm. However, I'm like, well, where does that leave me with work? Like at the end of the year, because they're like, oh, by June 1st, you'll be done with him. And then I'm like, just in time for the end of the school year, that I'm worried that, I'm going to get, riffed again.
Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of tension within that place. A lot of phonies going on, so trust no one.
Right.
I know it's out of school. You're thinking, oh, Erin's so nice. No, don't trust a kindergarten teacher. No, just daggers behind her.
Yeah.
No, but there is going to be some type of offer coming in. Also, okay. I see you getting like certified for something, schooling, something coming up for you that you do, and it's almost,
I don't know. Like every year, we always have to do like certifications. We have to watch videos and things like that, and it's like,
something medical.
We have to do. The schools require you watch like suicide videos and things like that.
I'm going to do something extra, like extra certification, and
That's
it's
okay.
medical or something, or but it's good. It's good. It's something that nobody else has.
Okay. Well, usually, sometimes with kids, if they have medical that they need help, like toileting and stuff like that, they pay you extra. And
I think this is medical.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So look, it looks good for you. I know it's a little tough, but trust nobody at this place. I just feel like everyone's like trying to race to get in position.
Well, what happens is like at the end of the year is there your rift, which is released, like you're released from your contract until they know if they have a place for you or not.
Oh, okay, I got
So that's like everybody gets like that, and you start scrambling like jackals.
Yeah.
For a job and stuff like that.
That's
so
because everyone needs money. So
yeah,
there will be money coming in for you.
Well, I'm like hoping because right now we have yet a third buyer now.
Wait, because I think you will know before June. I think you'll know like by May.
Okay, yeah, because we usually do our reviews in like or yearly reviews with the principal in like April and May.
Yeah.
Around that time. So that's what I'm just like so nervous.
Don't worry. Don't be nervous. You're good.
Okay.
All right, honey. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, I'll tell my daughter you said hi.
I just tell her I said hello.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. All right. So I think like people are trying to come in. So
Parafam Studios.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Brew BB3. This is our family.
Let's see.
This is our family. Hi, George. I'm so glad that Taryn and Courtney look beautiful tonight, but I don't. George, I love you though.
There's people. Yeah, so just click that link that I posted the link twice. So click that link and it'll bring you in if you want to come in. Again, you don't have to be on camera, so you can join without coming on camera. So if you want a reading,
you know what I'm having tonight? We didn't discuss our cocktails. A Bellini.
A Bellini.
Prosecco.
Yums. I was talking to April earlier before we came on, and I said that lipstick is like I want to just kiss her lips.
I went,
Hey, Sarah V.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Girls rule, Sarah. Girls rule.
Definitely rule. I'm so team girl.
Robin, Kyle. Although Kyle, he is adorable.
I know. He is very cute. He comes up. He's become the top. Like it's so funny because the guest when I had David and Chris on, because Kyle jumped on and said hi, and she goes, "Hi, Kyle." She's like, "Wow, he is cute." She was like, "He's cute." I said, "You want to suck his blood?"
He is. So, yeah. Sarah, get Kyle for us. Hi, Brooke.
I know. I'm telling you, they look so good. So if anybody wants a reading, the link is in there. So if you guys want to come on, there was a couple of people that were asking. So
come on, Kyle.
Kyle's awesome.
We should get.
I was like, when is the next Whitehill Mansion investigation?
You know what? We need to. I was there. I went there a long time ago, and I remember. I don't listen. I do my readings all day. That's my full-time job, and I have my family, so I don't know enough about the place. But somebody brought me there, and they're like, and they were being all cocky. All right. Tell me what happened here, one of those. And I'm like, okay. No. Okay. I love this. So,
I can totally see you like mimicking somebody the way they talk to you.
I know. I always do. I mimic people. So I go downstairs. I walk downstairs. I walk over to the corner, like where these windows are, and this table. And I said, a man was shot there. I see him fall back. He dies. And I walked away. I'm like, I'm done. You ruined all the fun for me. Oh my God, it's Rachel.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I was just thinking I wouldn't tell you. Wait, fuck. I lost my.
I know it's just my sparkling personality. It made you forget.
I swear to God, I had like a thought. I wanted to tell you something. Oh, look, Sarah's Rachel.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, screw you, Sarah. She doesn't say April in big letters.
She did.
I do. I say it all the time when you're watching you.
You do.
Oh,
Sarah did.
oh, okay, Sarah. Oh, okay.
Sarah, get your ass off here and go get Kyle for
Hi,
us.
Jennifer. Hi, Quimby. But yeah.
Hi, Lourdes. I was just talking about you guys.
Oh, I love me some Lourdes.
Rachel,
Yes, ma'am.
you're going to be on the team with Sarah and with the girls?
I sure am.
Rachel is badass. She is one of the greatest investigators I've ever worked with. She
Oh,
is I swear to God.
She's good.
thank you.
And you know what?
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. She got you. There you go, Sarah.
She did talk about how beautiful we both were up here.
All right. I love you,
Y'all
Sarah.
are always beautiful.
Sarah's beautiful. Hey, so
She is.
let me tell you something about you. Hey, Lourdes. Rachel and you are very similar with your hearing, supersonic hearing, because Danger was talking about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can hear. You can hear disembodied voices.
Oh, she's just
That's awesome.
she's like amazing with that, and you're the same way. So you guys are gonna get along. You know what's funny? Lourdes is here. Lourdes is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have good hearing, but like in my
everybody tells me I have bionic hearing.
Wait, no, I had that thought and it went away. Oh, remember when we went to investigate what's that place? What's it? Columbia.
Is it
was
Applewood?
No,
Applewood?
Oh, that's a funny story with Danger. His place. What is that?
Oh, Columbus Inn.
Columbus Inn.
Oh, y'all too.
So the guy's like, I remember I went to go walk into this room, and as I crossed the threshold, I felt something around my neck pulling me that I couldn't breathe.
Mm.
It was the craziest thing. So wait, so it gets better. So I'm being choked out. That's what I said. Tara, I don't know if you were there. I'm being choked out. I can't, as soon as I cross that threshold. So it turns out somebody asked me, what do you feel in here? And I said, I know it's one of these windows, because I said it's something with the windows. A woman that, I don't want to give the story away so you people could go investigate here. A woman was hung out the window there. That's when I walked through the threshold. I felt like I was being choked out, but not by hands, by something was choking me. The noose. It was the weirdest feeling.
I wasn't there because I think because I was with that guy. It's the Gettysburg coordinates. It's the coordinates for Gettysburg.
My allergies to drive me crazy.
I was with that guy Joe, and we were in the attic. I think that's when that was happening.
Oh yes,
when I heard
you got the craziest EVP.
Well, I heard it with my ears.
Yeah,
and that's when, because that's what happens when I hear something with my ears. I will stop. I don't stop my recorder ever, but if I hear something with my ears, I will stop my recorder to rewind it to make sure I know what I heard.
Yeah,
yep.
And you hear it. So I go downstairs because I let them hear it, because I yelled right away. I said,
that was crazy.
Like, anybody say,
so wait, just to justify what you picked up before you tell them, when I walked up there when I walked up there into that room, I felt hundreds of children surrounding me, touching me.
Yeah,
like looking for help.
Yeah, well, I
Taryn goes upstairs now. Taryn gets the most amazing friggin' EVP, but hears it.
Yeah. I was sitting Indian style on the floor, and I had my hand out, and I was like, "Are you over there in the corner?" I'm like, "You can come. You can come talk to us. It's not like that anymore. Nobody's. You can come. Come talk to us." And I heard a little girl say, "I'm scared," which is a normal reaction for a child with me.
Yeah. For anyone. No.
Right. So I said,
the guy that most nights.
Yeah, and like the guy that was standing there, I said, did you say something? He's like, no. I'm like, did you hear somebody say something? He's like, no. I'm like, did you hear I'm scared? Did you hear that? I said, I just heard that. And he's like, no. So I had to stop my recorder because I heard it loud and clear.
Yeah.
And I around it. Now, when I say loud and clear, I mean like I heard it, but it was still that soft EVP-ish type. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
That's a psychic ability,
But I took it downstairs to them right away. I said, do you guys hear this? And we had it on a speaker.
Yeah. That was amazing. You know, you have to post that. If you give it to Rachel, she can clean it up. You know what? Rachel knows how to do all that.
I don't know how to do it, but I have people that know how to do it.
She got her people.
I do. You know what? I do have to. I will. I'll find that and I'll.
That was a great piece.
Yeah.
That was a
really definitely send it to me, and I can definitely get it enhanced and do all that stuff for you. And so it's like clear as a bell, and like it'll do the before, during, and after.
Yeah, we had some crazy stuff. Like,
what do you mean? Like you keep the original?
Well, what they'll do is they will take a couple, like 10 to 15 seconds before the EVP to see what questions were asked, to see if there was any like background noise, any what's the word I'm looking for? Contamination. Then they'll play the EVP right in the. That's my husband, by the way, y'all.
Hi, Kevin. Love you. You big hunk of man.
Yeah. So, but then what they'll do is they'll play 10 to 15 seconds after to see what was said, to correlate and to be able to, like get your evidence.
Wait,
so, yeah.
I said Applewood.
What?
Applewood. Applewood was crazy.
Applewood was crazy. Fucking crazy. I can say the F word here. I mean,
what is it? A location?
Bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast.
Oh,
yeah.
My God.
The most unassuming place you'll ever go to. It's just beautiful. The inside's beautiful, but that place is crazy haunted. Crazy haunted.
Rachel, just tell them.
You want to talk about the one when we were upstairs in the treetop, or the one in the garage?
Both.
Both? Okay. So the one when we were upstairs, it was me and April and two of our teammates, Pat and Dallas. And we were just all up there just talking and stuff. And Pat said, well, I'm going to play some music. Or April did. Somebody said, I'm going to play some music. So, of course, yeah, me and April, got up and started shaking our tushes. Well, they're recording the whole time. We go back and listen to it. And I can't remember who it says. They were like, go April, go Rachel, something. And then you hear an EVP clear as the bell that says, I want some of that C. The really bad word standing for the women's part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Karen, we're going to have to find it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
There was more. Now there's the garage.
Yeah, and then there's the garage where something really, really bad happened. Back in. Yes.
I was walking. This is such a pretty place, and the garage is so cute looking. So I'm walking, and I get a few feet from it, and I feel like I hit a brick wall, and the fear of God went into me. Like I was petrified to go into this place.
Yep.
If you see it, it's the prettiest backyard. It's pretty.
It is. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous bed and breakfast. Like gorgeous.
Walk right in, like nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bad things.
But we went out to the
I wouldn't pick up on that. That's the thing. I was just like I wouldn't pick up on what April picked up on. I would just walk like blindly, like, oh, look at this place.
Yeah, as soon as she stopped like 2 feet from garage, she's like, oh no, I don't like this. And I just looked at her. She was like, what? And I was like, that's exactly what I knew you were going to hit as soon as you got close to this. So we had investigated out there. Short story long, as I like to say down here. We had left Kevin's body cam up in there. No one had gone in and out of there for probably 30, 45 minutes. Well, we caught, and then so we brought it back in, started reviewing it. And in there, we caught an EVP of a girl saying, stop it. And then you hear a guy right behind her say, don't you like it like that? And like
and he goes,
yeah.
So wait, there's a story behind that.
You have to send me that.
Yes, I'll have to find it. I'll have to figure out who has it, and I'll have to find it and send it to you. But there was a very brutal rape that happened in there, and the lady it happened to is still alive. So there's no names that are given or anything like that. But yeah, it was a brutal, brutal rape, and we call.
So you picked up on a residual
Yes,
You heard a
We had to-
residual
But
happening.
remember that we were disgusted by that.
we were, all of us, like every single one of us. It was crazy. But that place, I'll say it again. That place is absolutely gorgeous. But the activity that you get there is crazy.
So now I'm scared. I'm sleeping
Yep.
at this place.
That's what we're going to the next story about how you didn't want to stay there. That's your story.
So, but I want you to finish because but there was things going on. I keep hearing walking going on, and I'm in this place by myself. I am so scared. So I go on booking.com and I book a hotel down the block. You have to get me out of here. They're outside. Wait, so tell them the rest because you guys really experienced.
So April was like, came outside and was like, okay, I need somebody to go upstairs with me. She was like, I hear walking around. I don't feel comfortable. I'm getting the heck up out of here.
I was scared shitless.
Yes. So I go back upstairs and April's packing up and, and she's just like, there's just something in this room. I can't stay here. I can't stay here. So I was like, all right. So I helped her get her stuff together. We walk out, turn all the lights off. Every single light off in that bedroom and in the house was off. We walk outside. We lock the door behind us. Lit a cigarette, started smoking a cigarette, started talking about everything. All of a sudden, the light in the bedroom comes on, and you see a shadow figure walk across the window.
Stop it.
It was such a crazy night, but it was so awesome.
It doesn't end there. So I drive like 2 minutes down the block to this hotel. I pull up. It's a crack hotel. There's guys outside drinking 40s, smoking crack. I'm like.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
So I drive back to the house. So I'm like, I either go sleep with the ghost or go back to the crack motel.
Yep.
I wound up going back into I had chairs up against everything.
I wish I was there. I wish I saw this.
It was awesome. It was awesome, but it was just a crazy, crazy night. It was crazy.
Mustafa stayed in that room too, and he had issues.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mustafa said the same thing.
Those ghosts are trying to get a piece of Mustafa.
Right? Him and his big old booty. I love me some Mustafa. I love him.
He's got a great butt.
He does. And he poses with it too. If you say something about him and you ask him to take a picture, he'll just do the perfect pose.
He does.
Just off to the side. It's awesome.
I miss him. I miss Mustafa.
I do too. But I can't wait for him and Brandon's show to come out. I'm like on bated breath waiting for that show to come out.
Well, I just talked to Brandon. We used to talk all the time, but life gets busy. So, I had to call him the other day because how like you're like looking at posts and everything and I go to see who liked it and he's and I see Brandon add friend. I'm like, oh mother effer. I called him right away. He's like, what? I know that's happened to me. I know when they
me too.
Over I lost friends. But I'm like, I was so like my heart sank because I thought we were really cool with each other. I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, listen, like in the last week, I just got rid of like 25 people.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, you have to leave some. So they
I do. I leave like one or two.
Let them see. I would say, watch me glow up, baby. Watch me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do.
But
who cares?
So did you want a reading or were you just coming on and say, hey?
I was just really coming on to say, hey.
Because we are the three besties. We are the three besties.
Three musketeers.
Friends that everybody could have.
Karen, so we have to, we really should team up with RTL and do an investigation or tell Ray, hey, Ray, let's do something.
Yep. I'm looking to book some locations hopefully here soon where we've been talking about some different locations that we would love to go to.
Really really spiraled within Flamiri, like taking over a lot of stuff. You're like Ray's right-hand girl and Kevin's right-hand man. Well, Kevin's Ray's right-hand man, you're the girl, whatever. I know you take it because he had told me.
I knew what you meant.
nobody better than these two to take over doing this. Yeah, Courtney says Facebook does that a lot. I know, and because I've had people like, "Oh my God, why'd you unfriend me?" I'm like, "I didn't unfriend you." Like, maybe when
Yeah, what are you talking about?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was hurt. I'm like, Brandon. I'm like, I will stab you.
So yeah, I yelled at Daniel Class about that. Like even before we knew each other. So I was like, listen, and I saw him at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, and I said, listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot because of me. I was a bitch. You know what I mean? And but I was like, look, now I love him. I mean, he's great.
Oh yeah.
But at first I was like, oh, I see. You can't, because like something happened with like friend requests or something like that. And I was like, oh, I see. You can take my money for the location, but you can't accept my friend request. And this was like on social media.
Yeah. I know. That's how we roll.
I'm just honest.
Jersey.
You were talking about a husband earlier, and she sent this in the private chat and on the comments.
Okay. So I was saying, was there issues around his stomach?
You gonna go?
Yeah, let me go so you can get somebody else on.
Oh, Rachel, I miss you.
Love you.
I
miss you. I love you.
Want to do something together?
Yes, I will definitely. I'll message y'all.
Yeah, I was thinking about this today because I know you're in Virginia, too. I don't want you traveling a lot of hours too, but you got your mobile home now, right? You got your traveling paranormal vehicle.
Look, we literally bought a camper to take to our private investigations into locations and like stay at campgrounds because it's a fraction of the price.
Yeah,
fraction, and it's all self-contained. So like I can take showers and we have a bathroom. It's great. TV, Netflix, all the above.
We got to name that thing and paint it.
I know, right?
You know what? I'm thinking about just making Paranormal Brew an LLC and then just,
take it on the road. Take it on the road.
Take it on the road.
As a business expense.
Listen, we've really got to get together and talk.
Yeah, we do.
Because listen, we have a great time together. And, because having a good rapport during investigation really helps, because the energy flows so good. Have you ever been around something you really don't care for and the energy doesn't flow? Because every time I'm with one of you guys, it's crazy stuff that happens. Because our energy is so good together.
Well, it's all about the energy that you put out. I mean, that's what I always say on any investigation, especially if I know we've had groups that are people that are new, that have never done it before. And then we've had people that have done it before, but just aren't big talkers. And I always say, the more energy we put out, the more we interact, the more we talk, the more questions we ask, the more we might get communication. I can't always say that they are because they're not going to do it on command, but and it's always about the energy. And especially when you have really good energy in a group, you can get phenomenal results. You can get phenomenal.
I don't know anyone that has better energy than you.
Oh,
I swear to God, it's the honest truth. They just are amazing people. But she also Rachel's coming into her own psychic abilities, which really, because when I first met her, I was like, you have this gift. And she took a few classes with me, but what she really didn't friggin' need. But she really, she amped up.
I did need them. You really helped me out. I did need them, and you really helped me out.
It's what? It's good to practice, because what I do, my classes, guys, everything's hands-on. I am not going to talk at you and lecture so I can hear myself. I make you work. I show you what I do. And if you do it, you're going to see how easy it is, how to connect. But one thing I got to point out, some have natural abilities, like Rachel has the natural abilities. So it'll come to her quicker. But you need to work at it. This is not overnight. You don't, because you see all these psychics popping up, that you knew for years, and all of a sudden they're a psychic medium. How?
Yeah.
Something that takes years, or you're born with it. You do, you don't.
Yeah, I try my best, and just with the classes, literally, seriously, I'm not just trying to say this, but classes I took with you really helped me out, because it really taught me how to focus in and how to ground myself and meditate and get myself in that higher, plane.
And you know what? Once you start meditating, you really don't have to do it as much anymore. I really don't have to do it as much, because that's what I was telling you. You train your brain to go into alpha state. That's exactly Yeah. You train your brain, and your brain knows when to go into alpha state. So Rachel walks into a location, it turns her brain on. Her brain knows, all right, I have to go into alpha state to start connecting, you know.
Yeah.
But all right. So
All right, so listen, before you answer this question, I toggled with deleting it or not deleting her next comment because, I mean, she says, you know what's wrong with my head?
I saw the
Right.
thyroid cancer, but I feel like this might have.
So yeah, but I think you should probably take him to the hospital.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Like that's I thought. So I was looking at that too because I think it's this is serious. You already know he has cancer. I think there's other, and I hate to say this, but there's other cancer other places, and I feel it in the stomach because I was actually seeing a lump, and I try not to say this public. Like I try to get them to acknowledge and say yes, they know what I'm talking about. But I see something else in the stomach. I feel like there's more cancer spreading, and he needs to go to the hospital.
Oh, he is in the hospital.
He is in the hospital. All right.
Did they check his stomach?
I know there's another mass. There's another mass, and the one he's passing out because he's not getting enough oxygen because something's cutting off the oxygen. I hate to say this. I just feel like there's more tumors showing up. You know what I'm saying? And not all of them are going to be cancer, but there's more. I will be praying for you. I know this is really tough to go through.
She did try to get on, but for some reason she couldn't connect. So that's why she's typing.
Oh my God, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Do you have room in the studio with me being in it? That I'm just asking.
I can have 10 people on at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So she said she was having difficulty. I mean, Colette, if you can try.
I keep seeing like the mass. There's a mass that is causing the oxygen levels to be low, that not being able to catch his breath, and I'm really nervous about this because I feel like this is near the heart too. Like it might be behind it.
That's what.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, are they worried about his other organs failing right now?
Yeah. So I know this is just a tough thing to go through. This is really tough. I'm so sorry, Colette. We'll be saying prayers for you guys. Let us keep us updated.
Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah, those are always tough readings.
Those are tough readings, and tough readings to do publicly, because I really do try to watch what I say, even though I with people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that video I just put up about I outed that girl with her being pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like,
sorry.
Guess what?
I kept like the whole time I was talking, I'm like, I keep seeing, I could go on and on. I'm like, I keep feeling somebody's pregnant. And I'm like in my head, I'm going, she's pregnant. And I'm like,
wow.
And I'm like, I know. And then I keep going, I talk, and then I would stop and I'm going, are you sure you're not pregnant? Like the whole time I was talking to her, I'm like, because I think you're pregnant, And then she was really cute. She goes, you might be correct. Yeah, please let me know.
Thank you.
This was such a fun time. I always have such a great time, you guys. I know.
I just happened to hop on. I'm being part of the show. Thanks, Taryn.
Hey, no problem.
Rachel, you're part of our trio. Like, we are the three.
I love y'all.
I love you. I love you, man.
The little old Southern gal down here and the two New Jerseyans. It's a perfect match.
I would like to go somewhere really, really scary. Like, I don't want to go historical. I know people love historical stuff. I love scary stuff.
You know where we should go?
We should go
to Camp Crystal Lake.
Really?
Where they filmed Jason.
Yeah. But this is like, is it the
stay there? Oh yeah, it's like a haunted attraction.
Yeah. So,
and people go there because the movie was filmed there.
Yeah.
I
So,
want to go.
I mean, they don't have like people jumping out and stuff. They
Yeah.
have like stuff from the movie set there.
What we're doing, like ninja stuff at them, like
They're like, I would be a little freaked out.
yeah, I'd be freaked out. People jumping out.
I
At
would be afraid that some crazy motherfucker would come walking out of the woods in a hockey mask.
Jab, jab, uppercut them. I'm just saying.
I'd like to go to a really like a real like really scary place where like I know this is terrible, guys. Please don't judge me. Like murders and everything, because I like that type of energy. Not that I like
Well,
murder.
no, but I think you do.
Okay.
good with that.
I've got a place down here in Virginia, the Cabin on 360.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I wanna
that's
go
what-
there.
I've seen people go there.
I want to go there. That's one. That's like a bucket list.
I'm telling you, with the Cabin on 360, that place is crazy.
Really?
And-
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
That
Do you
place is
want to
freaking
go?
crazy.
I want to
Yeah,
go.
we
Let's like I want to go.
All right. I mean, because we just went there with the boys from Forgotten Explorations. We did a private event there, and you'll probably think I'm trying to plug stuff. I'm really not. I'm just talking.
Plug away. I'm part of
we're-
Flumery too.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a little
I know
like mini.
Melissa's on my.
Yeah. What? Say what?
Megan's talking about Velisca. I was invited.
Oh,
there.
Velisca. Yes.
I was invited, but I couldn't make it. I'm so pissed.
Yeah.
Is that Ryan Jones?
Mhm, Ryan C. Jones.
I've had
Yep.
him on. I've had him on before, and
Yeah.
I want to go there. I want to go to this something called. I feel like there's two of them, but an Octagon Mansion where it's a museum
Yeah.
too, and they have like all these artifacts. They have like
There's one in Kentucky. No, hold on. That's the Octagon Hall is in Kentucky, and the Octagon Mansion is in Wytheville, Virginia.
I think that's where I want to go. Where he
Oh my
has
God, wait.
guy
They
that
have
owns it.
everything. We did an
I just wanna
investigation
see the
there.
historical stuff. Like I'm like literally turned on by that. Like I'm like, I
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
go.
See, like
Then
And
you
then-
just,
and then to be
you
on
just
to the
might as
top of it.
well just lay out, Taryn.
yeah, I've been to Salem a million times. I want like Johnny Russell Yahadi. I love you.
He is so hot.
He is so hot. Johnny's so.
But yeah, I want to go there, and then I also want to go to
Johnny,
Malvern Manor. But I feel like Malvern Manor's for like far away.
All right, we can all stay at Johnny's house. His fiance won't mind.
No,
Johnny's girls are coming.
so there's an Octagon Hall and then an Octagon Mansion. The Octagon Mansion, I think that's the one that has all like the artifacts from like all from everywhere.
It does, yes.
Let's do it. Hey, isn't my boyfriend living there now?
Who?
Wait, where did what's his face move to? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, my other boyfriend's there, Johnny Russell.
Yeah, he's at the one near Kentucky, I think. Right? You said.
Wait, so where's the Cabin 360? That's in Kentucky?
No, that's in Mechanicsville, Virginia, or Hanover, Virginia.
Oh.
It's It's down here.
Virginia so many times. How many times have I been there?
And- Well, actually
Oh yes.
the where the cabin sits was the big battle of Cold Harbor, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm getting my facts correct. Don't quote me on this, please. Please, internet, don't quote me.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm not a history buff. I know nothing about history.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Gettysburg was in wait, what did I think it was? I forgot. My husband was laughing at me.
Everybody, there's a lot of people that do that to me. That I go to Gettysburg, and they're like, in Virginia.
Virginia, that's where I thought it was. I thought it was in Virginia.
No, there is another Gettysburg, but it's nowhere near. And it's, I posted a funny meme about it because it's at Gettysburg, and it was like whatever other state it's in, and they're like, well, that was a letdown because they went to the wrong Gettysburg or
It went to the wrong place.
It went to Roland Gettysburg.
Morning. Salem's really cool, but it's like, yeah, it's the Vegas of witchy. Exactly. Yeah, but I'm not a big history buff, and I know people. But you know what's good about that? Me not knowing history and not caring about history. So when you take me to these historical locations, and I'm picking up the people that have no idea, like
Well,
you know,
here-
when I pick up the soldiers, I'm like, well, they're wearing blue, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
So when I go to a location, I like to hear like the facts, not the ghost stories.
yes,
Unless I'm like like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You know, like if I start out there, like Birdsboro, for example, you know, I had him walk me through and tell me like some of the claims that people have. You know what I mean? And we were able to validate a residual thing, like
Yeah.
both on recorder and both with ears. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's been a cool experience there. But like I said, that's the only time. If I already know,
who's this cutie pie Pete Peters? That's always he's
He's-
so nice.
he's the person that wants you to come to Birdsboro.
Oh, I was like automatically loving him.
Yeah, he's great. He's
Oh,
so
all right.
awesome.
Pete Peters, I love you.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah, we know it's Gettysburg, PA. God damn it. We
Yeah, we know. I have the coordinates tattooed on my arm.
We do the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash every year. Pam and Steve Barry. Woo!
The Gettysburg Battlefield Bash is July 13th through the 16th
Yeah.
this year.
Christmas in July, and then November, a 2-day event at New Jersey Power Uni. Woo! I can't wait. Jason Hawes, you're going down, baby.
We're stealing your
For stealing her parking spot.
Oh my God, that was so funny. I'm taking him down this year. I'm after Jason Hawes, and if you're watching, Jason, I'm coming for you.
And my background is actually a little round top sunset. So yeah, hi Amber. 14th through the 16th, stay in a week. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my, I'm so jealous. I should do that.
You
I should
should.
stay, F it and stay a whole week.
Look, Spencer, we'll have to go like sleep with Pam and Steve in their bed.
Or Megan. Like Megan's always like, come stay. I literally love her couch. But I did stay in her bedroom the last 2 times I stayed with her. So
I'm actually, I love hotels. I like hotel living. I'm just like,
see, look at her. Aw, just stay at my house.
aw, she's so sweet. Oh, Patty. Oh my God, Patty, you would love the bash. It is so freaking cool.
Absolutely. So yeah, are you vending when you're there? I can't do it. This is why I would never be able to have a table at anywhere. Like I never.
Oh.
I'm such a social
one of the
butterfly. I'm all
special
over
guests.
the place.
Excuse me, hello. I'm
What?
on the banner.
Yeah, I know.
I'm on the banner.
Oh, are you doing readings there though?
But I will be doing readings. But you
Okay.
know what happens at Gettysburg? I wind up running around, and you know everyone's like crazy drinking, and we're having a good time.
Yeah, the pyramids would be cool. I feel
Me
like
too, but don't leave the country right now. They don't like us. Nobody likes us.
I don't like
Women
us.
this week.
I don't like us.
Yes. I'm scared because we're not as strong right now. So people don't give a shit about Americans right now. So they will like pee on us.
But the pyramids kind of freak me out a little bit.
Freak me out too, because I always I will tell you, I can go to locations and I will pick up there if there's alien activity.
Yeah.
I've been on location. It scares me very much because I am very much control with my abilities and what I do. I cannot control with them. They're more powerful. It's like they can control my brain, and I don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Well,
Yeah. So
pyramids. I get freaked out by like the curses and stuff because I don't know if I believe, but I'm superstitious.
Oh, all right.
Like I'm so afraid I might like touch something because I'm very
touchy.
very touchy.
She likes to touch things.
You know, and I'm always like, I'd be so scared that I would do the wrong thing, like in fear of like being cursed.
Yeah, listen, I don't believe I won't give it any credence to people that say they're going to curse you, and because our bodies naturally protect us, our energy and our guides that we have. So if even when people are bad mouthing you or gossipy, let me tell you something. You know what happens? I always tell people don't do that because you make that person rise higher. Because if I throw shade at, say, Rachel, that's just going to make her it's that my negative energy at her transmutes into positive energy when it hits her energy field. Her body naturally will not let anything bad happen to her. So, and this has happened in politics. People will pick on one person, and all of a sudden they're on top because you sent them so much negative energy. It was actually turned into positive energy. And there you go. So that's why I love the haters. Come on, hate me. Send me.
Yeah, that's true.
You're just making me rise. Not saying I have haters.
I love this.
Oh, yeah.
My mom was also ET's side chick, so I'm looking for cosmic amounts of child support. I love ET. I wanted one. I used to want one. Somebody I was talking to the other day said they were afraid of ET.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
When they were little, they watched the movie. They were afraid of
zombies.
Oh, I don't like zombies.
I am deathly afraid of zombies. Like,
do you know? I posted this video because it was a video of a zombified bug walking. Right.
No.
And what happened is there was like this there was something, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like a bacteria or it was a fungus or it was something like that.
The ants. That's where they got the movie from. That show from on HBO Max. The Last of Us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
This like it can survive, but it needs a body. It needs a host.
Yeah.
And it actually walks around inside this bug.
Yeah. It's the ants.
So it can happen.
Yeah.
To people. If it can happen to dead bugs, it can happen to dead people.
Yeah. That's why I am afraid of zombies.
Okay, here. Amber, I can't hop on at the moment, but I'm curious about my spiritual
Everyone's always asking, you got to take classes. Take my class. Follow me on intuitiveapril.com because I really can't gauge by this. You know, you have to work at it. It's meditation every day. It's hard work. It's not something that happens overnight. You know, zombies can't swim. Get a boat. You'll be fine. Patty's so friggin' funny.
Well, listen, it's so true. If you watch like M. Night, I watch M. Night
I love
movies for a reason.
I love him. It's always about water.
And if you go to the water, the zombies can't get you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like on Signs, the water killed the alien.
Yep.
That
was a great movie.
What's this? Do you know Hogwarts? They consider like where I work for University Magicus, we're like the Hogwarts, like real life Hogwarts.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Like we make psychic mediums, we make witches, we make vampires, you know.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it is really cute.
It sounds like something really fun.
It is so much fun. And Patty Nagel teaches some of the classes, you know.
Yeah.
So Father Sebastian.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm proud.
Patty on here. You got to get Patty on here and Father Sebastian.
Yeah.
She is let me tell you something. Patty Negri is the nicest person you'll ever friggin' meet. I don't know how she's so kind and patient with people. Because I was with her, I'm like, oh my God, these people get my effing nerves. And she's like, oh, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
Courtney's sharing your link.
Where's Courtney? Oh, Courtney, I love you. I love me some Courtney. Courtney's one of our admins on Haunted New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, follow us on Haunted New Jersey.
They won't get in. They won't go in the boat.
They won't. I don't know. I think they would climb on the boat to eat me.
I thought they can like make one movement. They just go straight.
I don't know. But I'm watching the show. It's on Sundays. Like as soon as I get done here, I got.
Brew
is wickedly sex. You know what?
Stop.
He is. You got to have him on. He is a sex pot. All right, I wasn't going to say this. All right, I'm not going there. He's hot. Everyone go look at Father Sebastian right now.
Yeah, right? I'm going to go, what's his last name?
Sebastian. First.
Wait, are zombies for... No, so I was saying that there was this... They had a video on YouTube. You can YouTube it. It's this video of this person that like the bug was totally hollowed out. So it was dead. It's been dead, but it was walking, and they figured out that there is a bacteria or a fungus or a bacteria mixed with a fungus. I don't know.
No.
It needs a.
Well, wait, listen. That's what
can
I'm trying to
survive.
tell you. That's what this show, The Last of Us, was based on a video game, but it was actually based on that bug what you're talking about with the virus. That was a zombie. That's
Oh,
so now they're saying now they're using it as people in this movie, this show.
yeah.
It's scary as hell.
Yeah, because
Because
that
it was a
could
virus
happen
and
to
a fungus.
somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
And
thanks to the government for putting fear into poor people with COVID, like just putting the fear
Everything,
of God, of everything. Everyone's afraid of everything.
First of all, Brad Pitt's in that, so probably.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
I would. He's been my number one since Fight Club. So
He has been
When I watch this movie,
has been with me too since Legends of the Fall.
yeah. Whenever I watch his movies, I don't care what they are. It's soft porn to me. Just saying. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does not matter. What was the one where he was like a kid backwards? He was like 5. I was like, oh my God, he's still hot.
Benjamin Buttons. I was just thinking about that movie. That's why I was like, you said that, and I was like, Benjamin Buttons. Yep. All right, ladies, I love you both, but I gotta go because I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Well, listen, I am honest to God, I really want to say, I was thinking about this all friggin' day. I want to do something with my friends.
Okay. Yeah, we'll message. So we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we have our chat.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
I know. I'm sorry I haven't posted a video yet, and I promise I will.
I haven't posted one in a minute either, so I promise I will as well.
These girls, we have a chat going on where we sing songs to each other, and I have not sung yet.
You haven't?
I haven't, so I have to. I'm planning it out. I have to plan out my outfit. It's going to be something sexy.
Okay. I cannot wait to see
in my car in the morning, like.
I know. Ricky Martin.
I used to love Ricky. I love Ricky Martin. I remember the first time I saw him, I choked on my Doritos. I was like, it was like during some music award show or something like this. I was like, who the hell is that? I was like, oh my God. And then it came out that he was gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong, but
everybody was like, you didn't know?
It's not fair.
I'm like, no.
Not fucking fair.
I was like, but here, I don't care. I'll put a strap on.
Oh my God!
Did I say that out loud?
What's the guy's name from The Princess Bride? The Prince? Oh God, that's
Carrie Ells.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Yeah.
Carrie Elways. That's
Look at this. She got us in this mood because she said this.
I know.
Now we're just talking about hot guys.
Oh,
all right, guys. Well, I love y'all, but I'll message you. Good night.
Good night.
Pete. He's probably gonna kill me for this. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Pete. I know he wants a reading, but he's not asking.
Yeah.
But well,
I do have to go because
you do. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, Pete. I would love to meet up with you. Message me. Work through Taryn. I will definitely do this for you. Pete's man.
Because I said about the.
I wanted to you too.
It's a great topic.
I am gonna come. I promise you. I really just got sick. I think I was when I overworked myself.
She was somewhere the night before. Doing readings the night before. So yeah, I know.
And I was beat up, and I'm like, I can't. I've been places where I felt like I was gonna actually pass out where I was standing from exhaustion. Like it was so weird. I was standing and I'm like, oh my God. And I remember turning to somebody and I said, listen, you have to get me out of here because I'm going to fall. I could just feel my body was shutting down. And that's what happens. If I do too many readings, my body starts shutting down. And not in a physical sense where I'm going to die.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's energetically. Facebook is lame. All right.
All right, you go. I love you. You're beautiful.
Karen, I love you so much. Thank you for having me on. I always enjoy this. Guys, I want to check out April. Listen, we'll do another show where I'll just do all readings. I'll shut the frig up. You don't want to hear about me. Oh, no, I take zinc every day. I take zinc every day.
Yeah, she just got drained and overworked, and
I get when I do too many readings. I did so many readings today, but I did because I have different levels of reading. So I have 20-minute readings, half hour, 45, which are all just psychic tarot readings. But then I do my 50-minute that the hour readings. That's the mediumship that knocks the shit out of me.
yeah, I bet.
And so I slept for 3 hours, but I know I have to go to bed early tonight. I'm like,
I
I
know.
have to shut down.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I
All
love
right.
you. Good night, everyone. Thank you. No,
Mwah.
wait, I don't think it's not a college, a accredited college. She's asking about if they take military benefits.
Yeah, no, it's not
It's
like
not
that.
expensive at all. So go on my website, intuitiveapril.com. Follow me where I'm going.
Yeah. It's the website is in somebody. I think Courtney posted your website
Yeah.
in here, so definitely go check her out. Thank you everybody for joining us.
Bye.
Love
you.
y'all. All right.
That was great. That was a great show.